Hello, good people. My name is Albanas, and once again, welcome to my channel where your belief system is challenged. Yes, the only channel where learning is vital. Today, I want to talk about success because the one success has been misunderstood by most of the people in the world. If you are new in the channel, consider subscribing, hit the notification button. If you like my work or you impressed with my clips or my teachings, you can like. If you're not impressed, you can dislike. And if you think something need to be improved, leave a comment. Because through you, we keep learning. And as I always tell you, learning is a process and it's not a one-day event. What is success? Success has been defined in different ways by different personalities or different people. Success has been defined by most people as a comparison of what other people have done as compared to what you want to do. In other words, success has been defined comparatively to other things. However, from my personal perspective, success has nothing to do with comparison of what other people have done as compared to what you have done. Success is simply an accomplishment of personal goals. It is an accomplishment of that what you wish to achieve in your life or in your journey in life. Success is simply what you can do compared to what you should or could have done. The definition of a success, according to me, I believe in what Dr. Miles tells us, that you can always find somebody lesser or more successful than you. And I'm going to give you a practical approach on this particular case. Take an example of, I will use my personal example here. I am a teacher. If you take my example, you compare myself with somebody who has not gone to school, or if you take me to a society or a community whereby most of the people have not gone to school, those people will believe that I'm successful because they want to compare myself with them. Why? I have some job, I have some education, which they don't. So they believe I am better than them, which might not be true. The same person, if I go to a group of politicians, a group of people who have achieved much higher goals than I am, or as compared to lifestyle and other issues or education, then I will look a lesser successful person. To the politicians, if you compare even the politicians themselves, when you take, for example, a governor, you compare with the president seems more successful than the governor, which is not the case. If you take another example here, if you take a university student, you compare with a high school student, the university student will seem more successful than the high school student by most of the people. When you take a high school student, you compare with a primary kid, the same scenario is going to happen. Why? Because most people have been able to define success based on what other people have done. And this is where most people go wrong. Because you find people who are doing better in life, you compare yourself with those people, and then you start feeling as if you are a lesser successful, as if you are a failure because they are doing better and you are not doing so. And that should not be the case in life. So I want to break it down to you. What is all about success? What do you need to do for you to be able to be successful? I'm going to talk about four, or let me say five things which you must consider for you to be able to be successful in life. Number one, identify your dream. The first thing you must do for you to be successful in life, you must be able to identify your dream. Identify that thing you can do from within, that thing you can do without a push, that thing you can only do from that thing which you are forced by passion. In other words, that thing you can be able to do it better than anybody else and you believe so. When you identify your dream, and that is your vision and that what you want to do with your life, that is going to set you, to give you a direction on where to start. After dreaming, remember, a dream just remains a dream if you don't do anything about it. And as somebody said, dreams are not the ones we make when we're sleeping, rather, the ones we cannot sleep until we achieve them. So, after you identify your dream, that brings me to the second thing you must be able to do. Number one, or rather, number two, identify your path of success. And that is identify, sit down and plan on how you're going to achieve that success which you want in your life. In other words, do you have a path to achieve those goals you believe you can be able to achieve? Because if you don't have the path on how, and you don't have a clear vision on how you're going to reach your success, then your dream just remains a dream. So you need to identify a path. Which direction am I supposed to follow for me to be able to reach my goals? Your direction, it's very important. In other words, you create a path on how to execute the plan. To me, executing a plan is more important than the plan itself, because a plan just remains a plan unless it is executed. Number three, you now have a dream, you have identified your direction. So the third thing you are supposed to do for you to be able to achieve that success you need is stick on your lane. Stick on your path. Avoid moving from one point to another. Identify a direction. One of the wise men would say that if a man sleeps with 9 women, that does not mean that the women will give birth in 1 month. Every woman, or rather every woman, is going to take the same 9 months. What does that mean? I want to break this one down like this. If you want to achieve something, it doesn't mean when you start many things that is going to make you in other words, you're going to be successful more faster or faster than you could have by sticking on your lane. So you must be able to be that person who knows how to stick on your lane. Sticking on lane means that you are able to follow your path, you concentrate with it, and you understand the rules of following that particular lane. Think of a driver who goes crossing the lanes from each and every particular place. This person is likely to cause an accident. So you must be able to know when to overtake and how to overtake when the road is clear. And that is what I call sticking on your lane, understanding how things work for yourself. Then number 4 thing. After you have identified a dream, you have identified your path, and you stick on a lane, you must be able to maintain your momentum. Yes, you are now on your lane. You are moving on the way. You must be able to maintain your momentum. Remember, on your path to success, you're going to meet failures. You're going to meet success. You're going to meet surprise. You're going even to meet things you do not expect on your way. So therefore, you must be able to be ready to adapt to the changes which come on your way. And when you are able or you are ready to adapt to those changes which are going to come, because some of them, as I said, you are not going to be expecting them, but they will come anyway. And those are somewhat going to disappoint you to an extent. You ask yourself why you started. But when you are able to maintain your momentum, you're able to understand your cause, you're able to understand why you need that, then you'll be able to achieve that what you need. Then number 5, and the last thing, you must be able to be ready to die for your cause. You have a dream. You have identified your path. You have decided to stick on a lane. You have decided to maintain your momentum. You must be ready to die for your cause. What do I call dying for your cause? You must understand you're going to get discouragements. You must understand people are going to try to put you down. You're going to get a lot of disappointments at the end of the game. Therefore, you must be ready to fight for it. And I will give you a good example here. Think of an individual or think of yourself being submerged in water for 5 minutes. If you're submerged in water for 5 minutes, at the 5th minute, the only thing at this particular time you need is to breathe. The urge to breathe is going to be too high that at that particular time you cannot think about anything else. Can you think about watching a TV? Can you think about watching a football match? The only thing at that particular time which you need is to breathe. Your urge for success should be like that urge to breathe at that particular time. When your urge to achieve the best is as much as that the only thing you think about in your mind is to achieve your goals, nobody's going to put you down. You will be unstoppable and your goals are going to be clear because the only thing you need is to achieve that what you want. And therefore, you must be ready to die for your cause. Get more focused, get determined, believe in yourself, make your mindset to be clear. In other words, make sure you have a positive mindset towards whatever you want to achieve. I want to tell you that all you wish to achieve is going to be a reality. And you're going to convert those dreams to possibilities, and possibilities will become your probabilities, and you'll be able to achieve the best you want to achieve in life. Thank you very much. If you're new, don't forget to leave a comment. On the next clip, I'll give you much about what we need to do to ensure we maintain our momentum till the end. I call it understanding how things work. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Love you all.